The courtroom was silent, but the air felt heavy, thick with tension. Michael Harper, a quiet single father and Marine Corps veteran, sat stiffly in his seat, trying to make himself as small as possible. His daughter, Lily, clutched his hand tightly, her small fingers trembling. The judge leaned forward, eyes narrowing as if searching for some flaw in him. "Mr. Harper," he said with a sneer that cut sharper than any knife, "those medals on your uniform, are they even real? Or are you just playing dress up for sympathy?" Michael's jaw tightened. He had worn those medals every Veterans Day, every Memorial Day, not for recognition, but because each one represented a memory of brothers lost, battles fought, and sacrifices made. Now in this sterile courtroom, it felt like his life, his honor, his identity, was being stripped away. He opened his mouth to respond, but no words came. He had faced enemies overseas, endured sleepless nights, and stared down death itself. But this was different. This humiliation felt personal. He was in court because of something small, something mundane. A dispute over child support after his ex-wife demanded more money than he could afford. But today, it wasn't about money, it was about respect. And in that moment, Michael felt utterly powerless. Outside the courtroom, Lily had been his anchor. At 10 years old, she had learned far too young what life could take away in an instant. She had watched her father struggle, working double shifts at a diner while managing the chaos of parenting alone, all while hiding the pain of his own injuries and the memories of war. But she never saw him break. Not fully. And she never doubted him. Inside the courtroom, the judge's words stung like venom. Whispers began circulating among the onlookers. Some shook their heads in disbelief. Others avoided eye contact. Michael's hands, once steady, trembled slightly. He felt the weight of years of service, of sleepless nights, of being both father and provider, all being questioned in one careless, cruel sentence. Then, without warning, the heavy courtroom doors creaked open. Heads turned. All eyes focused on the figure that walked in, four-star general in full-dress uniform, exuding authority, respect, and unwavering presence. He paused in the doorway, surveyed the room, and then, without a word, walked straight to Michael. "Sir," the general said firmly, snap into attention before saluting Michael. "It's an honor to see you here today." The courtroom froze. The judge's mouth opened, closed, and opened again. The murmurs grew louder. Michael couldn't hear them. All he could feel was something he hadn't felt in years: pride, recognition, validation. The general's voice was calm but commanding. "I've served with this man. I've seen his courage, his loyalty, his integrity under fire. Every medal he wears is earned, every sacrifice accounted for. To question his honor is unacceptable." Tears welled in Michael's eyes, not for himself, but for the years of doubt, of silent struggle, and for his daughter, who had often seen him questioned or overlooked. He realized that sometimes it takes a voice stronger than your own to remind the world of your worth. The judge, suddenly flustered and unprepared, stumbled over his words. Well. He had no choice but to retreat, the weight of the general's presence rendering his mockery meaningless. The story didn't end there. With the general's testimony, Michael's case for fair child support was heard with dignity. The judge adjusted the previous ruling, understanding the struggles of a man who had already given so much to his country and now gave everything to his daughter. Michael left the courtroom that day not only relieved but transformed. Walking outside, Lily ran into his arms. "Dad, I knew you were amazing," she whispered. Michael hugged her tightly, feeling the warmth of justice and love mingling. "I just did what I had to do," he replied softly. But sometimes, even the strongest need someone to stand beside them. That day, the quiet single dad veteran wasn't just Michael Harper. He was every soldier who had given their all, every parent who fought unseen battles, every person whose worth had been questioned unfairly. And for the first time in a long time, he realized that honor isn't something others give you. It's something you carry with you, steadfast, until the right moment reveals it to the world. The lesson lingered long after they left the courthouse. Courage isn't always loud. Heroism isn't always public. Integrity and love, those are impossible to fake. And when the world doubts you, sometimes it takes a single, unwavering voice to remind everyone why you matter.